And we have more breaking news. Sources tell ABC News the White House has fired a handful of National Security Council staffers. Sources say the decision came after President Trump met with far-right activist Laura Loomer, who made the recommendations on who to fire. Senior reporter Catherine Falders here with more on that. Catherine, what more can you tell us about these firings?
So we know that a handful of National Security Council staffers have been told that they no longer work at the NSC. Now, this comes, of course, as Laura Loomer, you just mentioned there, the far-right political activist, had a meeting with Donald Trump in the Oval Office yesterday. This meeting occurred before Trump made his announcement on tariffs. And at that meeting, at least we're told by sources, were the chief of staff, Susie Wiles, the vice president, Laura Loomer, of course, and President Trump. Now, Loomer has made significant staffing recommendations to Donald Trump on who she believes should be working in the White House at the NSC. So the timing of this is quite interesting. That just a day after that meeting, this happens. And of course, her biggest concern and complaint, frankly, has been that she doesn't believe that there are people working at the National Security Council who are aligned with President Trump's agenda. Now, the timing also comes as we have been talking a lot about Mike Waltz, the National Security Advisor, and his use of Signal. Now, it doesn't appear that Loomer's meeting and Waltz and the use of Signal are correlated in any way. I'm sure it came up in some way, but Mike Waltz has been on shaky ground inside the White House. We know that President Trump has decided to keep him around for now, but it does seem, as this all plays out behind the scenes in the West Wing, that his fate potentially is still uncertain at this point.
And Catherine, what more do we know about Laura Loomer's role in this?
Yeah, Laura Loomer is an interesting figure here because she is somebody who advised Trump on the campaign trail. You remember seeing her at times flying on Trump's plane with him. She has remained a force in Donald Trump's ear on all sorts of various different issues. She's known to obviously peddle some conspiracy theories. We do know that, but we do also know that she does have significant ties to the White House, and she is somebody who President Trump talks to often. So we are seeing what's happening here the day after she meets with him and makes recommendations on people who she believes should be fired. The next day, we are learning that that is the case. So he's clearly listening, at least in part, to her advice.
All right, senior reporter Catherine Falders, thank you.